Hello, anybody? Anybody? Oh, you got 3 thumbs up already. Hey, Carrie. How are you? I'm just saying hi real quick as I'm watching Frankie's live. Hi, Dragonfly. Hi, James. Hi, Rusty. I'm just doing a quick hi. My son, still sick, sleeping on the couch. Hi, Kathy. How's everybody doing? I'm exhausted. My poor son's been sick, sleeping on the couch all day. Me too. He's been pretty much sick all day. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it. Everybody show love to Carrie. I met her today on Frankie's live stream. Everybody knows Frankie here. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not probably not going to get much sleep tonight because he's just been in and out of sleep, and I had to pick him up from school today. Hi, Jewel. Frankie's live stream. That's exactly the name, Frankie's live stream. He's actually streaming live right now, so I figure I'd take a break and just come on and say hi. Hi, Pokey Loki. Okay, thanks, Kathy. Much love. Yeah, my poor kiddo. I had to pick him up. He's just not. He's got some kind of cold or flu. Hi, Callie. How are you? He's just not doing well. So when he's that way, it's easier to keep him. Yeah, he's right there. When he's not well, it's easier to keep him on the couch because if he's gonna be sick, it's easier for me to just be on the couch with him and take care of him than to have him in bed and then have him just, be sick all over. If he's going to be sick, it's easier to handle him on the sofa than it is to have him in the bedroom. And, if you have a sick kid, it's easier just to have him in a contained space where you can get him easier than... He's actually sleeping right now. I don't even know what's on TV because I've been watching live streams. Actually, I have Frankie's live stream on right now. So I just have the TV on as background noise, just because otherwise it's way too quiet in here for me. I get kind of spooked out when it gets too quiet because I hear stuff. But it's still like 50 degrees outside. It got up to 51 when I went to pick him up from school. I wore my winter jacket outside. And I boiled because I went running out the door when the nurse called. They actually called Matt, and Matt called me. And there's Frankie's live stream. And the nurse called, and Matt called me and said, "You got to go pick up Jonathan. He's got a fever." So I just ran out the door. Grabbed my winter jacket and just ran out the door to go get him. And oh my gosh, it's 50 degrees outside. I'm like, I'm dying with my winter jacket on, but it was too cold not to wear the jacket. So I boiled. Hold on, let me see. Here, let me just see if I'll switch the camera. And I can see what I'm showing you. There you go. There's his live stream. Frankie's live stream. Hey, Raquel Ray Ray. How are you? So there's Frankie's live stream. But I figure I'd come on and say hi to everybody. See who's actually still up. It's 2 a.m. here, so. I'm in New York City, Carrie. Where are you at, Carrie? I'm so thirsty. It's so hot in here. Oh, I appreciate it, Pokey. I was actually trying to think, I gave him some more medicine. Oregon. Oh, you're way on the other end. My goodness. So you're probably 3 hours behind me. Yeah, so it's 2 o'clock here. So you're just heading out about 11 o'clock. Oh, what? Cali. It's cold there. Welcome back, James. Yeah, I saw you over at Frankie's. I actually had you I put you on my live stream. When I was showing Frankie's live stream, I saw you chatting over there. Yeah, 11 o'clock. If anybody wants to, hey, Wicked, anybody wants to sub to each other, feel free to sub to each other. Hey, Miss Mocha. I'm trying not to talk too loud because my son's still sleeping next to me. He's still not well, but hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you, Carrie. I love you too, Miss Mocha. I hope he'll be able to eat and drink tomorrow. Poor kiddo. And it seems like he always gets sick before one of his school events. He always misses either a trip or one of his school events because he has to be 24 hours fever free before he can go back to school. And tomorrow was his holiday party at school. So he'll miss it, but oh well. Can't send him to school feeling... Oh, when I picked him up, it broke my heart. He comes walking into the office, and he was like... I was like, what's the matter? But he goes, I have a fever. You're gonna laugh at my tree. It's like... maybe 2 feet tall. Hey, Evie. Show you my tree. Hey, old crow. There's my tree. The lights aren't on. I unplugged the lights, but it's on a table. But that's my little tree. My rose plant is just as tall as it. Hey, Josie BM. There's my tree. My plants are bigger than my tree. Yeah, it's just a little tiny tree. But if you look, I don't have any space for a bigger tree this year. So that's what we get this year. But it's a cute little tree. It's better than no tree at all. Hey, SMHK247. Anybody wants to sub up to SMHK to get him 100 subs? There's my boy. Snoring. Sleeping. Please show the love if you want to sub up and get him to 100 subs. Please do. We always show the love. Hi, Lee Hill. Yeah, my poor little guy. I'm doing alright. I'm tired. Probably not going to get much sleep. I never do when my kiddos are sick, though. It's the life of a mom, you know. But that's alright, you know. You sleep when they feel better. That's how it works. Hey, Kay. I'm doing all right. We actually did some of the items that we knew that the kids wanted, but we did the majority of it pretty much yesterday. But me? 25? Well, bless your heart. Bless you. I would give you 20 subs right now if I could. I love you. Are you being serious? You're asking me if I'm 25? Oh, I love you. I love you. I'm actually 45, but bless you. That's very sweet. No, I'm 45, but thank you. I always joke that I actually grew up in Minnesota and I froze this way. But thank you. I appreciate that. 25, bless you. Bless you, bless you. Hey, good fella. Oh, I'm totally love you, SMHK. I love you. I think you're flattering me, but I bless you, honey. Thank you very much. I, I Flattery will get you everywhere, hun. It certainly will. Yeah, good fella, my little guy is sick. So I'm up. I'm up kinda listening to him sleep. I should be sleeping with him. He's got a fever, and so I'm up listening to him sleep. Every time he moves, I kind of go, is he gonna get sick? You know. Okay, you probably might be now, but if Kim Sue was here, she might have you beat. She's It's funny though, because when Kim Sue's here, she's older than me, but she still calls me mom because I was kind of in our Sandbox 10 chat. Um, she calls me the mod mom. I was the mod mom, so she calls me mom, but she's older than me. But you know. You know what, Old Crow? I don't even think I know how old you are. Well, you know what, good fella? When you have 20 degrees last week and then it's 50 degrees today, I bet you're not the youngest, James. Yeah, see, I was just gonna say, I think SMHK is like in his teens. "52. Carrie, I wouldn't have thought you were 13. I thought you seemed like you were older when we were chatting in Frankie's live stream. You definitely talk more maturely than that. Definitely. Hey, Vanessa Jane, what's the matter? What's the sad face for? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Vanessa. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Oh, dear. I, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry now. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm very sorry. That's so hard, especially so close to the holidays. I'm sure you are. Everybody send out your prayers for Vanessa. Hi, Linny. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, see, I'm tearing up for you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know. I can feel your pain, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Hi, Angela. Send up your prayers and positive thoughts for Vanessa. She just lost her uncle yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's not such a young age, too, SMHK. I'm sorry. No, it's all right. That's what we're here for, though, to give support. I'm sure we can probably kind of guess, sweetheart. I'm sure your friend, something terrible probably happened, and, you know, with such a young age, it's probably pretty tragic, sweetheart. So I'm sure. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I thought. I'm really sorry. I'm sure. I'm sure it broke a lot of, the friends and family. All right, AV. Much love. Yeah, and you know what? It sounds like everybody needs a lot of love and hugs in the room tonight. So I think we should all just kind of send all our prayers and love to each other tonight. It seems like everybody needs a lot of love and support here tonight. I'm not real good at prayers. Good night, Raquel. Much love. I'm not real good at prayers. I remember them from my younger days, but I can try and lead us in prayer. And it was your grandpa you lost, Carrie? All right, so let me just try. I haven't prayed in a long time, but I'll try. Um, okay. Um, and I'm gonna say the divine because of a lot of us have a lot of different beliefs. So I say the divine because that way it covers whatever all of the different religions are. So, um, divine above, please hear my prayer, and please bring peace to all the ones that have lost. Carrie, who has lost her grandfather, and to SMHK in the room, who lost his friend, and please to Vanessa, who lost her uncle. Please offer peace and hope, and bring them faith, and just offer them some positive vibes, and just let them know that all of us are sending our love and hope to them, and just let them know that they have their friends, so that they can feel energy brought to them, and let their tears know that they can come. Tears are okay, and they can grieve. It's okay to grieve, but they can also be in celebration of the lives that their loved ones lived. But that it's okay to grieve as well, because it's okay to remember that they loved these people that were in their lives, but they also know that they can turn to their friends for help when they miss these people in their lives. Amen. I hope that was all right because I haven't prayed in a long time. And I just know that, you have a lot of friends here. If you ever need to talk, we're always, everybody in this room will help you. I mean, we're always here to talk to you and offer love and support. Anything you need, we're always here. That's what this room's about. We're always here to support you and to help you, to listen, to give you love. Hey, anytime, Carrie, you know. Okay, bye, Miss Mocha. Much love. Boy, it's really tough this time of year. Oh, well, I'm glad that I'm able to offer hopefully some peace to you all that are suffering right now. I'm I'm I have sort of some empath feelings, and it breaks my heart to hear this stuff as well. And and I hate to see anybody suffering as well. I know a friend of mine was just going through a funeral today, and it's really tough, especially, this time of year. You'd hate to see anybody losing anybody, you know. All right, James. Much love. Well, I don't give out my phone number, sweetheart. You know, it's one thing I don't give out. My email address is on my YouTube page. If you want to email me, you can definitely email me. So you can definitely email me, and I'll be happy to email you back. So if you go on my YouTube page and you go on my About tab, you can email me there. You can also message me on YouTube as well. There's the message link. If you want to send me a direct message on YouTube, there's that message link that you can message on YouTube. You can message me there as well. I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. I'm so spaced out after. I'm just thinking about all of your losses and oh, don't be sorry, Vanessa. No, no, don't be sorry. You know, um, you know, the thing is, we're family, and I'd rather you be able to come here, Vanessa, and talk to us as your family and have support than to sit there by yourself and feel alone. And same thing with Carrie, and same thing with SMHK. I would rather you guys have some place to go and, talk rather than be alone. So, Old Crow, I hear you. I certainly don't feel my age. You know, with my mom, sometimes I still feel like this little tiny kid. you know. So, yeah, I'd rather have everybody have a place to go to talk to somebody than to be alone. Yeah, and it's going to be, it's going to be tough, especially at your age. You definitely don't hold that stuff inside when you're feeling bad about it. It wouldn't hurt to talk to somebody about your feelings. There's nothing wrong with talking to a counselor about it. It doesn't hurt to talk to a therapist. It doesn't hurt if you're feeling depressed. Talking to a doctor. It doesn't. Yeah, it don't hold that stuff inside, especially at your age. It's hard to, I was 12 when my first grandmother passed away, and back when I was 12 and I lost someone, they didn't talk to me about what death meant, and I did keep it inside, and it just isn't good. It ate you up, and nobody talked to me about what it was to grieve somebody, and you know I didn't know what that meant, and it was really tough for me back then because nobody talked to me about it. And I just remember really feeling alone, and because she was my best friend. I mean, I spent every summer with her, and now, you know, at least I know what the grieving process is like, and you're going to go through different stages. You're going to be angry at that person because you feel like, well, why did they leave me? And then you're going to be sad, and then and all of that is normal. And it's unfortunately, death is a part of life, and we all go through it, and we all know what it feels like. Most of us do. you know Sometimes it happens earlier in our lives, and sometimes it happens later in our lives. And it's just, and I'm not really reading comments. I'm just like totally in my own head now. Sorry. I hope you're all talking to each other and not really talking to me, because I'm just kind of just rambling on. We all are kind of unique in the stages of grief. I don't think any one person grieves the same way, and that's okay too. We're not all going to be the same. And each of us will keep all of you in our prayers. And yeah, I'll keep carrying. That's really tough. You know. Thank you, Looney Magic. I appreciate that. I'll pray for your grandma, and I'll pray for your family, Carrie. My little one's opening his eyes. And I believe that, Vanessa. They'll definitely keep an eye on you. That's for sure. And I believe that too. Out of common agreement. You know, with my grandma, she passed away in October, and they were going to have a memorial service for her in May. So from October until May, I didn't really grieve for her because I knew I would have to go through it again in May. So I kind of pretended it didn't happen until May because I didn't want to have to go through it all over again. So it was like I was kind of in a fog through that whole year. Hey, Jessica. Welcome. He's got his eyes open, but he's not really. Hey, Kenny. How are you? That's a name I haven't seen in a while. It's a commercial right now. He's not really awake. He's just kind of opened his eyes and he's kind of blinking like, I'm doing all right, Kenny. It's a long time no see. What have you been up to? I don't even actually know what's on the TV. Oh, George Lopez. Good night, Kay. Much love. Yes, Frankie is still live. Okay, Linny. Thanks for stopping by. Much love. Yeah, there's nothing on this late at night here. Nothing at all. Yeah, I haven't seen you in forever, Kenny. My goodness. How is everybody in the family? Well, thank you, Jessica. That's very nice of you to say. I live in an apartment, so there's really not much to show. I live in New York City, so where I live in this 3 apartment complex, and it being 2:30 in the morning, you wouldn't be able to see anything because it's just I live in like a circle area. Yeah, New York City. And since I live in Queens, and I live like in this 3 building complex and there's a circle in the middle, all you'd see is this dark circle. So you wouldn't see anything. No, you wouldn't want New York City. Made in New York City. Get a rope. You farted a rainbow and it smells like Skittles. Get a rope. What the heck is going on with my computer? I don't know what is going on with my computer. My computer's doing something really weird. It's like it's freezing up or something. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. New York. New York, all in one word. New York. Okay, Vanessa. Much love. Well, I'm not originally from New York. I was actually born in Upper Michigan and I grew up in Minnesota, so that's probably why I say it wrong. Love you too, Vanessa. And it's Boston. Boston. Now Frankie's playing the NBA game. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, Carrie. What did fella say? We may get some snow this weekend, finally. Get snowed in. Well, we got snow, it melted. Then we got some snow, it rained. And now it was 50, so there's no snow here. I couldn't believe it was 50 today. Oh my gosh, I was sweating so bad wearing that winter jacket to pick up Jonathan from school. I was like, what the heck kind of temperature is out here? Because I had only been up for like an hour when Matt called me and said that the nurse had called him. And he's like, can you, because at first I couldn't understand him as I was still kind of zoning out, trying to wake up. I'm glad I had been up for an hour because my pills kicked in and I was able to get moving. And because it takes an hour for my pills to kick in for my body to get moving. And he's like, can you go? And I'm like, what? Jonathan's got a fever. He's at the nurse. Can you go get Jonathan? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll go now. So I just put my shoes on without socks, grabbed my jacket, headed out the door. And I got outside, I'm like, holy crap, I have this winter jacket on. I'm gonna boil. But it was too... I probably could have got away without the jacket on, but it was probably a light hoodie would have been nice if I would have known it was 50 degrees. Holy crap. 20 degrees last week and then 50 today. It's no wonder we're all getting sick. His eyes are still open, but he's not really awake. Yeah, I like the spring too. Spring and fall are my favorite. Fall is my... Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be. I try to be. Carrie really wanted me just to come on and do a quick live stream so she could see me do a live, so I figured I'd come and say hi real quick, and I'm surprised how many people... I'm surprised how many people were still awake. He seems cool to touch now. I gave him more medicine about, it's almost 5 hours ago now. But yeah, it's 2:30. But when he's sick like this, it's easier to keep him on the couch, because if he's going to be sick, anybody who has kids knows, or has taken care of a sick kid, if they get sick in a bed, cleaning that up is just the worst. So it's easier if you just have them on the sofa. It's easier. I hope he'll be able to keep down.
Still nighttime.
Yeah, it's still nighttime, buddy.
When will I wake up?
When it's daylight out, buddy. You just close your eyes, go back to sleep, sweetheart. Hi, Zara. No, not today, Kenny. He's probably flying back home. He's not feeling real good, Zara. He came home from school yesterday morning, I guess, because it's the next day now. But he came home from school sick, so he's been sleeping on the sofa. And so I'm keeping him home again today, but I keep him on the sofa when he's sick, because it's easier when he's sick, because it's easier to keep him and keep the cleaning. If he gets sick, trying to keep him in a bed, if I don't catch it in time, then we've got all the bedding and things like that and all that good stuff. Cleaning up that mess is much more difficult than... Yeah, he just had medicine not that long ago, and he's doing pretty good now, so... But yeah, he's cool to the touch now. He's doing good. But yeah, his toesies are nice and cool now, and his legs are nice and cool, and not feverish anymore. So that's a good sign. But he broke my heart when he came out into the office, and he says, "I have a fever," and he almost started to cry. And I said, "Oh, it's okay, honey. We'll get you home and get you resting." And I said, "Well, did you feel okay this morning?" And he said, "No." I said, "Well, if you didn't feel good this morning, you got to tell Daddy." I think I would have noticed if he didn't feel good this morning. You know, mother's intuition, but, you know. Yeah, I don't think he has a fever anymore. Just by feeling him. He doesn't seem like he has a fever anymore. He's been sleeping the past... past 4 hours now. And he's gonna fall back asleep now. Much love. And thanks for stopping by. And I'm looking forward to having you stop by. His dad is sleeping, Carrie. He has to work in the morning. What makes your anxiety 10 times worse? We are some soldiers, the tough. Yeah, I have anxiety too. Oh, definitely. Please do. Yeah, it's 2:30. It's 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, that's why, when he is sick, I keep him on the sofa because honestly, having him in the bed with me, I've tried that, and I never get it in time. And getting up several times in the middle of the night to change the sheets and the bedding, it's much more easier just to keep him on the sofa, on a towel. I probably will, Carrie. I usually stream. I try to stream like once a day if I can, if not every other day. So yeah, I try to, if he's sick, that kind of sick, I try to keep him on the sofa because it's just so much easier than cleaning up and turning on lights, changing all the sheets, changing all the bedding. That's just too much. Oh, the thing is, we do have things to catch it, but if you're laying in bed trying to get them to sit up and make it to the bucket on time while they're in bed, doesn't usually make it in time. Then you end up changing all the sheets, the bedding, sometimes it's on the pillows, and then you're turning on lights, changing all the sheets, bedding, all that stuff. If you have them on the sofa on a towel, usually the cleanup's pretty quick. And then it ends up on the floor too. It's much easier. So I've learned my lesson. Keep them on the sofa, on a towel. It's easier. I've learned over the years. It's much easier. And if I have a rough night of sleep, it's actually much easier I'll sleep when they're better. All right, Carrie. You all right? You need your nose blow?
No.
It's just good night, Carrie. Much love. And we'll be praying for you and your family, sweetheart. No, he doesn't. No, I just water. Yeah, he doesn't drink a lot of juice. Honey, Carrie in my chat wants to say get well. Okay? Feel better, alright? He's just in it like, he's kind of like, he just kind of blinked twice, so I think that means yes. Well, he has a lot of post-nasal drip just from the weather change. Here, let's blow your nose, sweetheart. Which I think upsets his stomach a lot, too. Good job, sweet bug. And, and I checked his temperature yesterday because I was concerned about a fever. Jonathan, Zara wants to say bunny kisses wait, tell Jonathan, bunny kisses from Cheeky. He grinned at that. I didn't have to, it wasn't a requirement this year. And the doctor said that the flu shot was ineffective last year. It's not worth doing this year. Because you know what? He got the flu shot last year, and he got the flu 3 times last year. So, and this is the first time he's gotten the flu this year, knock on wood. And last year, he had the flu, by this time last year, he had the flu twice already by this time of last year. But, yeah, he got the flu shot last year because it was a requirement for the schools last year. We had to get him the flu shot. And he got the flu 3 times last year. This year they made it so it was not a requirement, so we did not do it. Carrie says she cares about you. He grinned. Okay, Zara, that would be sweet. I get, like, colds, like, you get the bird flu. No, I lost what I was saying. That was funny, Jewel. Hey, Mitchell family. How are you? That did. Got the bird flu. That was a good one. That was good, Jewel. Yeah, Jewel is a gem. I think he closed his... He might be asleep again. You did? Where did you go ghost hunting? Yeah, I think he fell back asleep, Carrie. Are you sleeping? Yeah, he's back asleep, Carrie. He said that it's not time to wake you up yet because it's still dark out. Oh, cool. How fun. That's some cool stuff. Okay, Bat, tell me how you get them to sleep. Mine's wide awake again. Well, I think his... Uh-oh. I think my... Okay, I'll let them know, Carrie. For some reason, it got paused. I don't know why it got paused. That was really weird. I had 27 shots of whiskey and 2 grams of special... Kenny, I missed when you said, when I asked if everybody in the family's doing okay. That's good, because we haven't seen you guys in a while. Mitchell, did you guys, Mitchell family, I should say, did you guys do it on a live stream, or did you just do a video recording of your ghost hunting? Carrie, I let Frankie's live stream know that you went to sleep. Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while. You and Grandpa Lemon. Very cool. That's very nice. I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah. Yeah, Sandbox... Sandbox 10 should be streaming on... It's actually, since it's going to be like a Christmas stream, it's called... Hey, Frankie Burgers! It's going to be called Sandy Claus Live. Since it'll be a Christmas stream. Big... we had a very big owl fly in front of the car. Ooh! No, we're not doing any purges. Stop it. That's a bad word. That must have been pretty... Oh, that would freak me out. A big old owl flying. Oof. Because owls are big, and I think I would probably pee my pants. Hey, Frankie's live stream. Lots of love to you. I don't know. Owls are a bad omen? Oh. Well, maybe they caught something good on their ghost hunting then. Or bad? Bad or good? Bad and good? Hello again, Lee. Yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it, Kenny? From what Grandpa told you, I bet you he didn't even get it all. From what he told you and probably what reality was, is probably 10 times worse than what he even told you. I copied and pasted a lot of that too because I missed some of it because I wasn't in the room because I had to help another room that night. So I was going back and forth trying to copy and paste what I was missing so I could go back and read it. I haven't even went back and read it. Was so busy, but it was pretty crazy. Oh, you're awesome, Lee. I'm glad you're here. I'm surprised that we have so many people here this late at night. It's pretty awesome. I think you're all great. Actually, I kind of knew that about Grandpa. I kind of knew it. Didn't surprise me too much. But what surprises me is that he can turn it off and on so quickly. Because he behaves pretty good when there isn't a purge, but when there's purge is on, he can. That other little girl that treats him like a puppet. Ruby? You mean Ruby, Jewel? I bet he did, Mitchell. I think, Jewel, you mean that Ruby girl. But I just met Carrie in Frankie's live stream, so I don't know her. So, but she's a kid, so I I don't know. But that big old MOD, no way, that ain't happening. But I am happy to see that, streaming this late at night, I am not having problems with trolls. I was a little worried about streaming this late at night and having problems with trolls again. But now that I said the word, I should open up my channel just in case I do. So I can blue people in case I do have any issues. Did it? Oh, darn. And I have all 5. Yeah, I don't know why it buffered when I have all 5 bars and I have all... But, yeah, now I have my thing open just in case. He was calm but peed off? Why? Why was Chuck calm but peed off? Typically I can sleep good when I go to sleep, but when my kids are sick, I don't sleep good when my kids are sick. I can't. I never sleep good, and because I'm so nervous, every time they cough or whatever. I don't know. Was he because he knew that the owl was probably a bad omen? Is that maybe why he got a little agitated with the owl? Maybe he knew it was... Maybe that's why he got a little agitated because of the owl, because he knew it was a bad omen or something. No, I usually can sleep well, but I don't. The thing is, I usually don't go to sleep until really late anyway. Yeah, that's probably it. He probably knew it was a bad omen, and so that's probably why he was probably freaked out, knowing, oh my gosh, what's going to happen now because I saw this owl, and you know, exactly, Lee. That's the super mother instinct kicks in, and now I just, you know, it's like my hearing gets like super hearing, and so every little noise he makes, I'm like, every little cough, I'm like, are you okay? Do you need something? Do you need this? You know. Hey, Voodoo. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Well, and then, that probably freaked him out. If he probably, since he saw that, he was like, okay, I saw this sign. I don't know what it means, but oh my gosh. So he already went in it all triggered by it, and so he didn't know. So he was already agitated by it. So he's going to be freaked out by that whole thing already. So going into it, he's already freaked out. That's not a good way to go into things. And Kenny, when Grandpa Lemon wakes up from his pint stupor, you have to tell him that we all miss him and love him too. And I'm glad you found us here, Kenny. Different animal has a message for you, good or bad. You'll know it when you see it. You'll feel it inside. I'm in New York City. Oklahoma is the place to be. Okay, it was so nice to see you, Mitchell family. Much love. Definitely have to check out the ghost hunting vid. So anybody who wants to check that out, make sure you subscribe and check those videos out. Mitchell family has great videos, so I definitely recommend subscribing and hitting that bell for them. They do some really great videos. I always love when it snows on Christmas Day, too. It just makes it feel more Christmassy. Yeah, I just didn't. I was just, I just didn't get the right feel from the name of it, and I don't know. I don't know. And Mr. Boot was playing some music, so I went to his music stream instead. You know? I decided to listen to some music rather than go there. Yeah, I don't celebrate Christmas as you would traditionally celebrate Christmas. I mean, I have the Christmas tree. You know, my husband's Jewish, so we celebrate Hanukkah at his parents, and they come over and they come over for Christmas Eve dinner, and they exchange Christmas presents with the kids, and but I'm not, you know, growing up I grew up Christian, so because I have that tradition in my family, I still have the Christmas tree, but I'm not really in the Christian faith anymore. But because I have that tradition, I still have the Christmas tree, but I'm not really religious in the sense of being a Christian, but I'm very spiritual, and I do believe in a higher power, but I don't believe in, you know, giving the higher power a specific name anymore, because I believe in respecting all religions. That's why I call the higher power the divine, because that way it covers all the religions, because I believe in respecting all religions. So, because there's goddess and there's God and then there's Buddha, and so I just called the higher power the divine, because I just believe that there is a higher power out there. Absolutely. I am very spiritual, and I'm more of a nature-based, more like Wiccan, you know, not purely Wiccan, because there's some of the Wiccan practices that I don't always agree with either. But I love to, I'm a tree hugger. Oak tree's my favorite. I believe when you know, yeah, I love the Wiccan, just the nature based of it. So Chuck's coming in, huh? So there's nothing wrong with Wiccan at all. There's some of the, you know, because I've read up on Wiccan and Buddha and Taoism and Jewish and Christian and, you know, all the different faiths. And so I'm very spiritual in the sense, and I just call myself Tammyism. And I just believe in respecting all the different, respecting all the different religions. So I just call the higher power the divine. Hey, Chuck! Welcome! You know, I don't think I have subbed to you, Chuck, so I'm going to sub to you now. So, Chuck, tell me. Tell me about the owl. Stump humper. A stump humper. You had a Chuckism, huh? Yeah, I just, you know, I just believe in respecting all the religions, so that's why I say the divine. I think it just covers everybody that way. And, you know, just respect everybody's beliefs. You know, and I prayed for everybody, you know, and everybody's losses today. So I pray, you know. Hey, Vanessa, welcome back. You're having trouble sleeping, huh? Woo woo! That's good to know, Kenny. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome, Zara. Oh, that's right. I forgot, Vanessa, that you're... Yeah, I forget it's morning for you. Well, I guess it is morning here for me, too. It's 3 a.m. Oh my God, I could explain it in the alphabet out of a tree and went in the front of the vehicle. And of course it scared me, but it was weird for sure. 9:04 in Germany, my goodness. I hate autocorrect too, Chuck. I can understand what you said, though. Came out of the tree, went in front of the vehicle. It scared you, but it was weird for sure. For sure. Oh my gosh. And you guys didn't hit it, but it went right in front of the vehicle. But I bet it was huge. Because I know the wingspan of an owl is pretty big. So if it flew right in front of the vehicle, it had to be huge. Oh my gosh. I can almost imagine, Chuck, you probably let out a howl. Like, in the car, like, I can almost imagine. I wish that was on recording. I can imagine Chuck yelling. I bet you did. I can just imagine Chuck yelling. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Chuck, I can imagine you yelling. Holy crap. Oh, Kenny, you and your gutter mind. Oh, Vanessa, that'll be a nice little tribute. Slam the brakes on. If I go to Pete or myself out of Dawn, it right there, but I hate when these comments disappear. Slam the brakes on. If I go to Pete or myself out of Dawn, it right there, but I did it just before we got in the car. Oh my goodness. Man, I wish, that would have been great to have on video. Oh, that would have been awesome. Could you imagine if you would have gotten that on video? That would have been classic. That would have been classic. Yes, Kenny, we know you joke. Oh my gosh. I wish I would have seen that. That would have been hilarious, Chuck. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious. But I can just imagine, because I know what it's like to have a small bird fly in front of a vehicle like that. I can't imagine what it'd be like to have an owl fly in front of the vehicle, because they're big birds. Because oh my gosh, you were probably hooting. Pun intended. Oh my gosh, that would have been classic to see you guys. Oh my gosh, Chuck. I can just imagine you. Because I've seen you hooting and hollering before. So I can just imagine what you were like. Okay, Old Crow. Wasn't that a great pun? Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't, Every once in a while I can make a good pun. Not a lot, but once in a while. Be awesome, be happy, respect others, that gives the same respect. My grandmother said that to me every day for 16 years. That's a good one, Lee Hill. That's really good. Ooh. Now that's freaky, Chuck. That would give me the creeps. That would freak me the fuck out. To see those eyes, look right at me. Now, yeah, now I understand why you were a little bit freaked out by that. Yeah. No wonder you got a little freaked out by that. Ooh. Yeah, that's freaky. That's really freaky. And especially because it probably the eyes probably had a glow about them too because of the lights probably made them glow. It probably looked really frickin' spooky. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful, but not when they're flying in front of your vehicle. Hey, Chicken Legs Production. Bok, 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 bok. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, that would freak me out. Yeah. That you just like when I do that. I don't think it's really that incredible. You just like when I do that. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Chicken Legs. Well, do you think it's just because maybe you thought it was a bad omen and that's why your chest might have hurt? And that made you agitated? Or do you think it was really a bad omen? You know, oh, congratulations, Chicken Legs. Yeah, why don't you look into it, Jewel? The sky is falling. Bark, 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 bark. Congratulations, Chicken Legs. That's a great accomplishment. Must be a relief, too, that you finally are finished. Chicken nuggets. I really do. You know, you really don't. Is my phone acting up or is your computer acting up, Angela? I hope my connection's okay. Okay. My son fell back to sleep, so that's good. Dipped in Cheese Whiz. That's good. I'm glad you heard the chicken sounds perfectly. He's probably going after a mouse across the road or swooping down to swoop back up to a branch it hunts from. Probably. But yeah, I know they have many spiritual. When I looked at totems, everything that I looked up was more so on the good favor, but I don't know why I felt agitated. Huh. I want bacon cheddar curly fries. You guys are gonna make me hungry, and I don't have anything good to eat. Not anything that won't give me heartburn anyway. Okay, one last time. Bark, 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 bark. Just for you, chicken legs. It's the fact that it looked them face to face. Yeah, that's... Is that your mating call? No. No. No, they didn't hit the owl. It just looked at them. Which... Most of the time, if a bird is flying, like an owl, if it's flying to a branch or flying to grab something it's hunting, it's going to have its eyes on where it's flying. It's not going to look at them. That's what's weird. For the agitation, I can kind of explain away. Because if it's looked at you, that could make you agitated. Because you get freaked out by that. So I can kind of explain that away a little bit. Because if something looked at me like that, I would get agitated and my anxiety would spike right up. But the fact that it did look at you freaks me out. Because typically they're looking at... If you hit a chicken, I'm calling a lawyer. Maybe it was a person that you didn't have to say goodbye to. Owls are people that are checking in on us from the other side. Yeah, it's, who knows? Maybe it is your animal spirit guide or something. Never know. Oh, Jewel mentioned that earlier. Yeah. Are you? That's awesome, chicken legs. Maybe so, I don't know. I've been going through some personal issues for the past several months, but I've never experienced anything like this. I may have to seek further into my animal spirit. Yeah, you might have to, Chuck, because that's always a possibility. It's definitely an interesting experience, that's for sure. No matter how you look at it, because I happen to think that it looking at you is definitely freaky, because I think if the owl is going to fly to a branch or it's grabbing something like a mouse or something across the street, it's not going to look that way. It's going to be having its eye on wherever it's looking, whatever it's looking at, whether it's the branch or whatever. So for the fact that it looked at you is a little interesting. So I would definitely look into that a little bit more. What time is it? Holy crap, 3:19. Can I have him wrapped in bacon? I love bacon. Bacon! Alright, y'all. I don't mean to cut this short, but my son fell back asleep, so I'm going to try to get a little bit of Z's in while he's sleeping, so I can catch a little bit of sleep before he wakes up again. Or it could be that the owl was just acknowledging that you guys were there. That's possible too, and maybe he was there to protect you? If it was a good omen? Just acknowledging that you're there, and who knows? You never know. Alright, so I'm going to catch some Z's, and I will check in with you guys probably sometime tomorrow. Catch you on other people's live streams, or my own live stream tomorrow at some point. Thank you guys for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. I love you much. Peace. Much love. And you guys all have a great day, night, whatever it is for you. And I love you guys so much. And Chuck, find out more and let me know what you find out. Love you much, everybody. Bye. You guys are all the best. I will let him know. Much love. Thanks, Chuck. Good night. Bark, bark. Pickle weasel. See ya. Bye, everybody.